Up to now we discuss on the base of time dimension. There are two. We can divide our planning into two types: long term planning and short term planning. In long term planning, we can say it is a strategic planning based on our estimations, based on our future. We can predict our future and take decisions for the long time. We can say it is a strategic planning, and it mainly focus on the functions and also analysis of the functional areas and also analysis of the environmental factors. The functional areas means in financial function there is a different functions in our organization. There are different departments. Based on our departmental functions and also our analysis of the environmental factors, we take long term planning. Long term planning is mainly of estimation basis only. We have to estimate our future, then we can take our decisions and also solve our problems. And what is the short term planning? Short term planning is mainly for the allocation of the resources. Already we allocated the resources, we have to efficient use of the resources, and also in production and distribution we have to implement our objectives in a very efficient way. So these are all comes under our short term planning. Our next is on the base of approach adopted, and which approach we are adopted. It is proactive approach or reactive, I think. Yes, reactive. There are two types of approaches, that is proactive and reactive. Based on our approaches, which type of plan, which we are divided into two types. They are proactive approach and reactive approach. What is a proactive? Proactive planning involves designing a suitable course of action in anticipation of likely changes in our environment. We can say proactive is suitable for the long term planning. Proactive planning involves designing a suitable course of action in anticipation of likely changes in environment. Means they estimate, anticipate means estimate, anticipated in conservatism principle in our accounts. There is a conservating principle. In conservating principle, what is the mean of conservating principle? Anticipation of future losses but not anticipate future profits. Means in conservating principle, this is maybe in future there may be a losses, you have to be estimate. Maybe in future there may be a profits, don't estimate. Means anticipate means estimation of future. So here also estimation of future means if is there environmental changes. For the changes of environmental, what is our strengths, what is our weaknesses, what is our opportunities, and what are the threats we are facing. So we have to be estimate based on our future based on our past or present. We have to be estimate is there any changes in environment or not. In proactive planning involves designing a suitable course of action. We have to design a suitable, which course of action is suitable for our organization. Present we are producing some products. For the products, which action means which type of decisions, which type of plans we have to be used. All things are taken in proactive planning. The organization that are proactive planning do not wait for environmental to change. They are, suppose in short term means we have to wait for change, then we have to take decision. But in proactivating, we don't wait for the change, but the actions are in advance in anticipation to change in environment in future. So we have to be anticipate there may be a changes in future. So before only we have to be anticipate if there is any changes in future, then we have to take decisions. In proactive planning, in the future there may be a changes in environment, but we don't wait for the changes occur. Before only we have to anticipate there may changes occur in environment. We have to be decisions in the present only. These type of actions come under the proactive planning. Let's see here. Proactive planning involves designing a suitable, which course of action is suitable in anticipation of likely changes in environment. What are the changes may happen in the environment? We have to be estimate before only, then we have to take decisions. The organization that are proactive planning, those organizations which are thinking about the proactive planning, they do not wait for environment to change. They do not wait for any change in the environment, but take actions in advance. Before they change in environment only, they take in actions in advance in an anticipate way to change in environment in future. Maybe there is a change in environment in future, but before change, they in proactive planning, they have to be anticipate means estimate, then they take decisions. It is about the proactive planning. Such decisions, if taken after proper analysis, help organization to grab new opportunities and avoid losses. Suppose if there is any change in environment, before only we have to estimate and we take a decisions. Then we have to grab new opportunities. Means suppose in after 1 year there is a changes in environment. For the changes in environment, there is a new opportunities for our organization. Before we have to be estimate, then we can grab easily based on our competitors. So it will very helpful for our organization to increase our growth of revenue and also increase our business organizations. So before changing environment only, we have to be estimate and take decisions. For that decisions we have benefited for grab opportunities, and if there is any losses, before we have to be estimate and before we have to have some solutions for facing these risks. Such decisions if taken after proper analysis, after means not immediately, we have to do some analysis, then only we have to take decisions. Further decisions helps organization to grab new opportunities and avoid losses. This is the advantage for proactive planning. Next, reactive planning. Reactive planning is undertaken to some changes in environment. Reactive planning is undertaken when there is only some changes. After the changes occur, then we comes under the reactive planning. Before the changes occur, we have to take decisions, then comes under the proactive planning. Means suppose in proactive planning, in maybe the future there may be any changes. Before you estimate the change, before the changes will come, the organization have to estimate and they take action. So we can say it is a proactive planning. In reactive planning, after the changes of environment, they take decisions. So we can say it is normal way. Proactive planning needs some specialization experts for analysis of the environmental factors. Example, changes in taste and preferences of consumer, entry of competitors, etc. Means reactive planning means after the changes occur, means the environment is changed because of there is any change in taste and preference of the consumer, or some new competitors are entering into the organization. Such planning is not that profitable as it is undertaken to adjust the changed environment. This type of planning is not profitable because already the environmental has changed. Every competitor has deciding to face the changes, but before we have to be think, analyze, and before we have to be take decision, then we can benefited. In such planning fails, organization may incur a huge financial losses. Present the organization is changed, then we have to be take decisions. For that, if there is any fail in our decisions, then organization will compensate huge losses. Means there is no time for that. Already the environment is changed. Immediately we have to be change our plans. If there is for that, immediately we are unable to analyze complete our environment. For that, you have to take a means you can say like that, we have to take immediate action. For that immediate action, if they any fail in our decisions, the environment has to bear huge losses. Let's see here. Reactive planning is undertaken to some changes in environment. Example, changes in taste and preferences, entry of competitors, etc. Such planning is not profitable as it is undertaken to adjust the changed environment. Means if there is any is not, suppose we are taking some decisions, these decisions is not suitable for changes environment. In such planning fails, organization may incur. For that time, the organization may incur huge financial losses. These are about the proactive and reactive planning. Reactive means already suppose we are waiting for exams. Before writing an examination, we have to prepare and we have to write in a very good way. After exam is written, we are unable to take any plan. The results will come and we have to be face the results, maybe it good or bad. Next, on the base of degree formulation, based on our degree formulation, means it's a formal planning or normal and informed planning. We can divide it into degree of formulation based on our formation, means business. Based on our business, we have to take two type of planning divided. There is formal planning and informal planning. What is a formal planning? Formal planning is undertaking a scientific way by experts through well structured process. Formal planning, it is a scientific way, means every plan it is a systematic process and a structured process. We can say it is a formal planning. Generally, large organizations undertaken planning in formal way by creating a separate department or hiring a separate from outside. Such planning involves large investment. Formal planning. Formal planning is in a science. Formal planning means it is a scientific way. It apply in a step by step and it is a systematic way. Formal planning requires experts. and in formal planning we need separate department or hiring a experts from outside. In formal planning we need a separate department or we have to hire, means we have to recruit experts from outside. Such planning involves large investment. Formal planning involves large investment because in formal planning it is everything in a systematic way, everything in a scientific way, means we have to be first observed and proved, then only we have to be applied. For that we required huge investment. Next, informal planning. Informal planning is based on the past experience and available secondary information. Formal planning is our absorbed information, but informal planning is our past records based on our past records and already proved facts rather than systematic evaluation of environment. It is completely opposite to the formal, means informal means already there is a past records and also observed information. For that past records and already proved facts, based on this we have to be dictation. Mainly small organizations follows informal planning because they are unable to pay that, they are unable to invest that much of huge investment, so they may take decisions based on our past records only. Since the environmental of small organizations is not complex, they perform reasonably well with informal planning. Based on informal plan, small organizations may take decisions based on our past records and observed proved facts, so they take decisions based on these only. In because small organizations may unable to invest that much of investment. These are about the formal and informal planning. On the basis of formation we can say formal planning and informal planning. Formal planning is a scientific method, is a systematic method, it needs experts and also huge investment, while compared to informal planning is an already proved facts and secondary reports. For that information they take decisions. Small organizations mainly follow informal planning. These are all the types of planning. We can divide on the basis of structure. How many types? On the basis of coverage of activities, corporate planning and functional planning. On the basis of importance of the content, strategic planning and tactical or operational planning. On the basis of time dimension, there is a long-term planning and short-term planning, and on the basis of approach adopted is a proactive approach and reactive approach. On the basis of degree of the formulation is a formal planning and informal planning. Each and every types of plans, each and every type we have to be discussed in a clear way. I hope you understand this lecture. If you have any doubt till now, please let me know. I definitely clarify your doubts, and thank you so much. Have a nice day. Study hard, guys.